All right, guys, what is going on? Let me get this out the way. Welcome and greetings, everybody, to another episode of Best Movie Rooms on YouTube. This is a big one. A lot of people are asking for this guy. His fee was out of this world, but I took out a loan. What can I say? Cheers, guys. I've got some Amityville wine tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. What do you say we just go ahead and bring him in? Like, the build-up's too much. I say we bring him in. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Vintage Video Basement.
Woo!
It looks like a movie set behind you. Like, it's crazy just seeing this,
Thank you.
Matt,
Yeah.
thank you for coming, man. I really appreciate you being on the show.
No, I appreciate you for having me. I think this is really cool. I've been watching some of these you've been doing, and I think it's awesome. You're really giving a lot of people, an opportunity to show off their collection and their awesome room that they have. I've seen some really cool stuff, so I'm glad you're giving other people that opportunity to show off what they've got as well. So I want to support you. I'm happy about what you're doing, and I appreciate you supporting me as well. So I'm just trying to, get on here and hopefully some other people will get inspired to show off their rooms as well. So
That would be great. And I'll tell you right now, man, you were a huge inspiration on me when I was like I was designed I outgrew my spare bedroom so much that when we decided to close in the garage, I looked at I said, it's like you don't have sensationalized 80s and 70s vibes. You have like legitimate, like the way it really was. Like when I look at my parents' photo albums and the way their houses look, you did that. You didn't do like the sensationalized Stranger Things kind of look or the way they glamorize the 80s and make it seem like it's like you have legitimate, which is so cool. And I think it's like you have set this trend now for like making people's like houses truly have a vintage look. That's been just inspiring to me. It's been so cool. And there's a ton of questions I want to get into with that with you. But if I can, Matt, the
yeah.
last episode I did, I started out with my buddy from Australia,
Mm-hmm.
and I showed him 3 albums, and he disappointed me greatly because he did not know the bands at all.
Uh-oh.
Okay? Now, these are 3 albums I was spinning today when I got home from work.
Uh-oh. Now
And
let me stop you. This is not called Vintage Audio Basement. So give me a break here.
I know, but listen, you have if you're a fan of these bands, we're gonna be off on a great foot. If not, we'll see. You'll have to win me back over. I'm gonna
All right.
start with my favorite of all time. I don't know how much you know about me. This guy is my hero. I mean, I idolize this guy. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Alice Cooper, From the Inside.
Oh, yeah. Love it. I
We're
mean,
good.
Friday the 13th, part 6, Jason Lives. His music on there, I love it. I like some Alice Cooper. I approve.
Good. Okay. Little bit deeper cut, but not really. I mean, this song sold millions of copies, like millions of copies when it came out in 76, okay?
All right.
My second favorite band of all time, Blue Oyster Cult, Agents of
Oh,
Fortune.
oh, absolutely. Don't Fear the Reaper. Are you kidding me?
God bless you. All right, last one, Matt. Okay, you ready for this? Now, this is my favorite guitar player of all time.
All right.
In America, people know one song from this freaking band. Over everywhere else in Europe, everywhere, they do stadiums till this very day. They're still going. You ready? One of my favorite comeback records of all time.
All right.
Do not disappoint me. I need you on this one.
All right.
Perfect Strangers, Deep Purple.
Sure.
You're a smoke on the water guy, ain't you?
One of the few things I could play on the guitar when I took some lessons.
There
back
you
in
go.
The day.
There you go. You did good. You did 2 out of 3. But you have to know you know Deep Purple. You're not familiar with it. Okay. Richie Blackmore is my favorite guitar player of all time. That's a great record.
And I gotta say, I always love the songs you play at the beginning before you come up to start this show. Those are great.
Oh, thank you. You can find all that on my spot. If you look up CHH on Spotify, that's me. That's all the
Okay.
stuff. So you can check that out.
Love it.
All right, Matt. Let's just do a small preliminary. Everybody's coming in. We already have well over 100 people here. I appreciate everybody being here. You, your collection is something that it's like in every aspect of it. I don't see like anything that's less than perfect than what you probably would want, whether it be the lamps you have, the televisions, the posters, the one sheets. I wish you talked a little bit more about that. How long have you been at this collecting game that you do in terms of televisions, the movie posters you have? I mean, I got to imagine this ain't been an overnight thing for you.
No, so ever since I was young, I've always let me preface this first of all. I've seen a lot of the other rooms that you've shown off, and a lot of them have one thing in common, because this is the best movie rooms, is that they have like a ton of movies, ton of posters, all that stuff all over the place. And mine is going to be a little bit different because it doesn't focus on the media as much as it does the machines that you watch those on.
Right.
So you'll see that most of my stuff, the main portion of my collection will be, televisions, CRTs, VCRs, Laserdisc players, that sort of thing. So that may be something different. Some viewers may like that. Some may be disappointed in that. But whatever the case may be, it's going to be a little something different than what you have showcased in most of the other videos. Because I mean, you're just not going to see that many of the movies and stuff in here. You're going to see a lot of movies. You see some posters already. I've got all that. But my collection started really probably 20 years ago or more. And it started off small. Like, it's really kind of blown up in the past 6 or 7 years. But ever since I was young, I've always liked old electronics.
Mm-hmm.
So I would always get those. And there's something special to me about keeping things working. And instead of just throwing it away as soon as it stops, like just doing a little bit of something to keep it going. Whether you need it to work or not, it's just, a way to show that there's still some value in this thing. So I've had beta players since, I don't know, I was probably 18 or so, which is more than 20 years ago. Posters, I've always had posters in all of my rooms. They didn't start off being, one sheets. They were just ones you'd go to the store and get, but they've always been movie posters and the stuff that I really like the most. So I always collected those. I've had VHS since I was a kid. I mean, those haven't gone away.
Right.
But when I got my first beta player, it was one that my dad knew I liked this sort of stuff. He brought it home, and that really got me interested in like different physical media formats. It wasn't just VHS. That wasn't just the only one that ever existed. There's all these other ones, and there's way more than probably most people even realize. And so once I got that beta player, I just went down this road of kind of learning more about the formats and started collecting stuff. And it has really blown up, probably, like I said, in the past 6 or 7 years. That's when I actually started the basement and really wanted to like focus on expanding this collection. But it's been around for most of my life.
Yeah. To me, you've become an overnight sensation. Like, I just remember finding your page and your stuff was so undeniably eye candy-ish. I felt like it took off instantly. Is that a safe assessment, or was it not that way? Because I feel like to a lot of us, you just magically appeared one day and then we found your channel and it wasn't like we were getting in on the ground floor. It was like, holy shit. Like, this guy, I mean, your following seemed to just kind of explode. I mean, how did that all start for you? And when did you really start the social media stuff?
I started that in probably 2020 or 2021, somewhere around there is when I really got started. Before that, I had other social media pages. Like, I've collected action figures and toys for a long time. And I used to actually do toy photography. And I kind of got away from that and started like I said, really expanding this collection around 2020 or so. And it was kind of an overnight thing. I showed up, I did some stuff, it was doing pretty good, but then you have certain videos that blow up, and that's kind of how social media works. You'll get these spikes that will happen. And the first major spike was Halloween 3 on CED. Like that was the first. When I showed that video, like, nobody knew what CED was. Most people didn't know what CED was. The TV I use had that weird glass on the front, which I'll show you.
Right.
Halloween 3, piqued some interest because you either love it or you hate it. There's no in between. Everybody is clearly on one of those sides. It's not, I kind of like it. I love it. It's one of the best Halloweens. I hate it. Why did they even make that thing?
Right.
So
Right.
so that kind of, drew in a lot of people. And then there's just been other spikes after that. Quite a few of the videos have done pretty good. I don't like to say I'm an overnight sensation because I think people that are like instantly famous overnight peter out real quick. And I'm trying to stay steady and just keep cranking, good quality content out as often as I can. It doesn't happen often. I'm actually pretty slow at it, but that's my goal. Is a lot of people, they get on this thing where they get that big spike and they're like, oh, I got to keep going, and they just keep cranking a lot of stuff out that doesn't catch on, and then people stop watching them and they kind of lose that interest from their audience. And I'm more on the, when I've got something I really want to show you, I'll show it to you, and hopefully you'll also appreciate it.
And I think the thing that a lot of people like about what they sense from they watch your videos, I know I feel this way, is it's like you genuinely love this stuff, and the social media is just kind of a means to an end. Like social media is a thing, you may as well make these fun videos and show off these things. But it seems like, because when you show videos of you fixing these TVs, and I mean fixing the bezels around the front of it and stuff like that, first off, you have to be some sort of an electrician, at least. Like, you have to be, because you fix these things. Like when you open them up on your videos and I watch you describing what you're looking at, my head starts spinning, and you just, like, it's so matter of fact to you.
Mostly self-taught. I'm not like a trained electrician, but I have a knack for it, and I've kind of always had it. If I want something to work, I will figure out how to get it to work pretty much. So it's just kind of like, the more you do it, the better you get at it, type of thing. But no professional, I would say.
Well, I mean, you could have fooled me, but I think the audience is ready. I know I'm ready. Wherever you would like to start, if like we were coming over to your house, or we were coming over to the basement, and like we were entering from wherever you'd like to go from, that's what I would like to do. And we'll just kind of see. The chat might look at some stuff and see that they want me to ask about. I know I'll have a ton of questions, but I am eager to tour the basement.
Well, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm going to try to keep you on a tripod so I can set you down.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah.
If I need to. So I know sometimes you get a little sick if people are just kind of walking around. So I'm going to start by where you enter the basement and come up here to the top of the steps.
Beautiful.
And this is what you see when you come in. I'm going to try to do this. I've got some stuff on the wall that kind of shows you some of the stuff you will be seeing as you come down.
Oh, nice. You have that TV right there. You have an original ad for it and everything.
Right. I have this coffee table projector, projects onto the big screen.
Oh, dude. And is that original wood? Like, that's real original wood panel in this house?
Yes, this house was built in 1964. All the wood paneling was here when we bought it.
Amazing.
This is the $10,000 TV that I also have.
I love that ad when you did that video where the ad literally is saying, if you're too broke to afford the TV, here's some other. What an ad. I love that.
And I think that's really the main reason Sony made the TV, is like, all right, you can't afford this, but you know what? All Trinitrons are worth that much, but they're a lot cheaper. So it's kind of, it's just a marketing thing.
I love it. I love that ad. Look at
Got a
these
couple
beauties.
posters up. I've got the My Bloody Valentine. This was a roll. This is a 30 by 40.
I
And
was going to
it's
ask, it looks like it's an interesting size because you got a big white border around that.
it's not your typical one sheet. It's actually like a thick cardstock. And they're not as valuable as the one sheets, but I got this one for free with a copy of My Bloody Valentine on beta. And I
Oh,
love it.
sweet.
I think it's awesome. It's very clean because it is so thick. Like it doesn't really have the ripples and stuff to it. It looks very flat and nice.
Yeah.
That is a Halloween one sheet. That's a rolled one sheet original.
I love it. Now that I have one too, and my frame for mine was freaking expensive. I mean, where did you get those frames? Did you have to like get those specially made, or did you find them online? Because it doesn't look like you had to crimp it or like that. That poster looks like it's fully stretched out for that extra 1 inch.
So this is a frame. I got it on Amazon. It's called Snapzo. I don't know if you've ever heard of those.
Yeah, like you can actually undo the front of the
Right.
yeah, those are amazing frames.
I like those. I do something that if you're a poster collector, you'll probably be a little squeamish about. But I actually have other posters behind that. So when I want to rotate these, I just pull one out and move it to the top and close the frame back.
You're speaking my language, brother. Every frame in my room has that.
Yeah.
I don't have that Baroque portfolio because they're so expensive, but that's
Yeah.
exactly what I do. I love it. I love it. Yeah, those are gorgeous. Very, very cool.
And you got the Zenith
Look at
panorama
this.
down here with the Zenith sign, clock,
Where is that?
original
How do you get
original
your hands
advertising.
on that? Like that clock? Like, is that even something that was for sale, or is that something hung up like at a department store at like a Kmart or something?
Yeah, this would have been hanging in a Zenith dealer TV shop.
Now, what's
Back
the
in,
story on this? How do you find that?
I actually found this. It was in the state of Washington in a town called Kashmir,
Okay.
which is going west, sort of middle of Washington.
Okay.
And it was in an antique store, and it was in this back room. This guy sold a bunch of radio equipment, and I walked into this back room, and there it sat, and I was like, okay, I'm getting that.
Oh my
So
God.
I just happened upon that one.
And it looks like it's, did you have to do any work to it? Because I know, like, obviously you're able to. Or was it just in flawless condition? The clock worked. It was just ready to go.
Yeah, didn't have to do anything to that. It was still good. Replace the bulb. It was good to go.
Oh my God. And this
Because
TV right here.
it does light up and stuff. I'm planning to run some power over to this corner. I don't have any power over here, so I can't plug this stuff in that's right here. But in the
Okay.
future, that's one thing on my list. I'm going to get some power over here.
I like the fake plant we got going on.
So one of the biggest things that I feel like a lot of people do not do in their rooms and their collections is put something that makes it feel like, you know, there's life down there. So I like, even though they're fake, because you're in the basement, it's hard to keep stuff alive down here because there's no sunlight.
Yeah.
I like fake plants because it just makes it a little more cozy, kind of feels like an actual room people and other things live in instead of everything just being, you know, solid.
I love it.
It gives it some texture, gives it some life.
I agree. I agree. Look how clean that carpet is too. I can see the vacuum lines down there. I love it.
I made sure to vacuum before we got on here. That's for
Oh,
sure.
you're a gentleman. You're such a gentleman. Where are we going next?
Let's go this way.
Look at this. Oh my God. This looks like it should be in a picture, like in a magazine. Like this looks like the advertisement for this television.
So I'm trying to get it
How do
set
you,
pretty good.
dude? When I look at this, first of all, I see the Atari. God bless you for that. I love the Atari. Look at this. How do you like just the fact that like moving this thing would like freak me out? Like, what all does this TV have? Like, does that like what all does it do? Give me the breakdown of this thing.
This is probably my favorite piece of my collection. This is one of the most important things to home video history. This TV has the first consumer VCR ever made. And there's going to be some caveats. Some people, if they know a lot, they're going to say that's not true, because there were other things like the CartraVision. Over in the UK, they had Philips VCR. But in America, this was the first consumer VCR you could get. And I'm actually working on a video about that now, and how it's a Betamax, and how the first Betamax got Hollywood so scared they actually sued Sony. Universal Disney sued Sony because they were completely afraid of people having VCRs in their home, able to record stuff and actually take their copyrighted material.
Oh my God.
Which is super cool. So I'll bring it over here and you can see this. This was it's hard for me to see what the camera's seeing. So
okay, now I can see it. Now, is this all built into this one console? This is not something you added to this is how this unit was sold with this Betamax built in. Oh my God. I can't imagine how much that cost back in the day.
Back in the day, it was about $2,500 in 1975.
Which is
I think like $15,000 or so now.
God bless America.
But yeah, it's a top load Betamax VCR. It's super cool. It came built in to this cabinet. Okay. You'd have to wait a few months before they actually made one that was a standalone Betamax. This one, the TV has two tuners. Important thing about this, you could record something while you were gone because it had a clock in it. You could watch something while you were recording something else. It gave you a lot of options that up to that point you could not do. People have a hard time understanding this, but before this, if you missed a show, you missed the show. You're not going to see it again unless you got lucky for when the reruns came out.
Right.
This was solely what they called a time shifting device. So
my God.
You could record stuff. If you missed the Late Show with Johnny Carson, you could record it and watch it later, and absolutely groundbreaking at the time. Everything's so easy now. You can stream everything and you don't miss anything. You can watch whatever you want to, whenever you want to. But before this, you could not do that. No options for that sort of thing.
Oh, geez. Look at this thing. Now, you talked about this when you got that really, really expensive TV that's on the advertisement. This looks like a really nice wood on this as well. Like, this looks like it's not just your standard kind of wood. Am I wrong about that? Because it looks really, really nice.
It is really nice, but it's not as rare. So on that other TV that I'll show you, that the wood on that thing is it came from an endangered species of tree. Which,
right.
Nowadays, people are like, why would you do that? But, that was a sign of wealth back then. We're going to take something that's endangered and nobody can really get, and we're going to put it on a TV cabinet, this is just like your standard walnut. I believe that's
it looks really good. Walnut. Now, Matt, can I ask you a weird technical question, Matt, about this TV? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
With this unit having a beta built in, like being a part of the unit, would that actually make the video quality improve over like just connecting a beta to a TV through the back? Is there some sort of different wiring that would, like, is it more of a direct connect that would actually make the image quality better, or at that, or not really? I'm just wondering, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I'm just wondering if it's built in like that.
No, not really. It's the same. It's the same thing as a standalone. It's just sitting in here. I can actually take the back off and slide this out the back.
Oh, okay.
So it's really not built into the TV. It's just like built into the console.
I got you. So what's down there?
This is just a hidden compartment. You can keep all your blank tapes.
Oh, nice.
So that's pretty cool. Speakers are down here. It's got a
Is it got a built-in radio that I'm seeing? I see the clock and everything. Like, what is that down there? The dials and all. Is that just for the picture and all that?
You've got two tuners, and you got a UHF and VHF. UHF and VHF. So like I said, you can use one to watch a channel while the other one's recording the channel. So you could have two things going at the same time.
Oh my God, look at this thing. This is beautiful. I've never seen this TV in my life. Didn't even know it existed. And then I love the Atari up there. Now, is this thing,
It's
if
pretty
somebody
accurate
wanted
time period.
if somebody wanted to come right now and play that Atari, is it ready to go?
This Atari is not working. I've got the kit to fix it because most Ataris have similar issues when they fail. And so I've got the kit to actually go in and fix this one, but I have not done that yet. That's something on my list. You'll see I've got a lot of stuff, and it's really hard for me to stay on top of everything and get everything working.
That's a beautiful TV. And the Sony sign above it, is it the same? Is that another flea market find?
No, this one I got on eBay. It's another dealer sign.
Beautiful. I love it. I even love the lamp. No, like the lamps right there, like the big lamp above the tree next to the TV.
Yes.
Is that a legitimate like vintage like lamp?
Oh yeah, it's a tension pole lamp, so it doesn't have a base. It's just tensioned up there.
I love it.
And down on the floor, so you can just squeeze it in, put it wherever you want to, let it go, and it'll just prop itself up.
That's where you excel. You know what I'm saying? Like when you take those extra, like you were saying earlier, to make it lived in. That's where you excel, because you go for those extra details. And that's the stuff I focus on when I look. I'm like, God, I love the lamps, like the little lamp on the TV. That's the stuff I love. Like I took that from you. I had I put a banker's lamp on mine because I was like, it's just a good look. I like it. I like the ambience.
Quote from Anchorman: I love lamp. I have a lot of lamps. Lamps are my favorite. I hate using overhead lighting. I try to just use lamps as much as possible. I've got all the lights on down here now, but if I can do without those, I just want lamp lights.
I love it.
So speaking of this stuff, the rest of the house, like I said, it was built in 1964, and my wife and I were restoring it to that same time period. And we're getting, like all of our furniture is vintage and everything.
Oh,
it's not just the basement. The whole rest of the house is also like time period correct for 60s and 70s.
That's amazing. That is so cool.
All right, tell me if I'm boring you, because I know.
No. I'm loving every second of this, because nobody sees this stuff, especially in this kind of condition.
Let me show you this thing. This is a cool thing. This is the Quasar Great Time Machine. So this is a VCR that came out in 1977, around the same time as VHS coming in. Betamax was already out, because Betamax came out before VHS. But this is look how you eject the thing. Wait, it went the wrong way.
Gee, it's got, you got is it like a pressure lever or something, or just like a manual eject that pops that thing up?
Yeah, it has all these wires that run through it that control it. You have to slide it all the way over.
Oh man!
In order to start the thing up, and then you press play over here. This is the tape for it. Look at that thing.
Jesus!
This is a weapon. This was called the VX format, and unlike VHS and Beta that has two reels side by side, this actually has two reels that are stacked on top of one another inside of this.
Now, what was this used for? Like commercial use?
No, this was for home video use, but it just didn't go anywhere. This was the only player that they released like this in the United States. Quasar is owned by Matsushita, which owns JVC and Panasonic and all the other ones that went with VHS. And so Quasar came out with this. It didn't really go anywhere. They switched over to VHS. Well, that's how you put it in. And then you'd have to slide this thing all the way over. And it's not easy doesn't slide very easily. But
like, what kind of movies came out for that? Like, is there anything that actually came out?
No, this was before any pre-recorded movies were being released. All this stuff was, you recorded it yourself. So if you can see the front of this thing, somebody did have the omen on it, but it looks like they recorded over it and recorded the Great Caruso, which sounds like a downgrade. I would have kept that.
It's perfect. I don't know. Maybe it's good. I don't know.
Don't know what the Great Caruso is.
Jesus, man. Like it's a history lesson. What a weird piece of technology.
All right, you want to see something maybe weirder?
Let's go.
That boy right there.
I see Alf first and foremost.
That's Alf.
There's Alf.
And then you got
what the hell is this android?
That's what it looks like. It looks like some sort of Star Wars robot.
It's got a face. Yeah. What is it?
This is the first consumer 3 CRT projector. So
what?
A home projector that you would use. And not very many people had this. This was for the wealthy. This was about $5,000-$6,000 in 1975 when it came out. People that had this would have been like Elvis Presley, Hugh Hefner had one. You know, not your typical clientele.
How big of a image can it project?
It has a screen that goes with it. You have to have the exact screen. It has to be 8 feet away. There was no adjustments. You couldn't change the size of it. You had to set it up. 2-piece system, screen across the room. It goes 7 feet. Had a 7-foot screen.
What a beauty
for that time period.
Good Lord. And it looks like it's in flawless condition. Did you have to do any renovations to that, or did you manage to just get it looking that good?
I've done some cosmetic work to it to make it look better. You can see the controls there if you're,
oh my God, interested. Yeah, I see it.
Like look at all these things.
Everything is just analog.
It's like you're flying a plane.
Yeah.
I did some cosmetic work to it, but I have not gotten to the internals on it yet. I've had it in July. I will have had it for a year, and I have not even plugged it in yet.
Now, how good could CRT projectors get before, like, they swap to digital? Like, can CRT projectors, like how high of a quality image were they able to do, or did it really just depend on what format you used with them?
They would not get all CRT projectors. Like, always had the issue of brightness and clarity. Mm-hmm. They were never going to be as bright or clear as a regular, what they call direct view CRT, just because they had to bounce this video off of screens and lenses in order to project it. So it was always going to lose some of that brightness and clarity. The early ones, this one was particularly good for the time. This one was super bright, really good for the time. But if you compared it to, a projector these days, it's no good. It's nothing. But if you were able to get it on the screen and actually be able to see it back then, like, that was a big improvement.
Oh, I'm sure.
When this came out, the biggest CRT you could get was 25 inches. This was a 7-foot screen you were getting. So it was like your own home theater. So yeah, a lot of people have a lot of dislike for projection TVs. I have a soft spot for them. I like them a lot. Most people don't want anything to do with them and say they're junk. Give them to me, I'll take them, because there is something special about them. Even though they're not great, they pushed us to where we are now with the technology that we have. So they were a stepping stone that led us to even better stuff. So even if they don't look good, they still have a place in, a museum, which is what I consider my collection. This is like a museum. So that's why I'm going through and showing you this stuff. And like I said, if it gets boring, let me know. We can move on and look at some movie posters. But this is the stuff I like.
No, I love it. I'm telling you, like, we're seeing stuff that nobody has seen before. So, but yeah, we can move on to wherever you want to go next. But let's keep the party rolling. Whoa, look at now that has to be like another video, like a display at a store. The Sony thing.
This was the, as far as I know, the first Sony Trinitron display shelf that
How do you find that? It's beautiful.
this would have held these super early Trinitrons like what I've got up here. This is the first Sony Trinitron released in the United States.
What
The
year was that? 76?
69.
69. Damn.
Yeah, that's from 1969.
What a beautiful little TV. Look at that.
And this was the biggest you could get it. 12 inches was the biggest they made them at that point. They had a 7-inch version, had a 12-inch version, and it would be a few years before they went to 17. They actually went to 17 before they went to 15, and then they went to 19 and so on.
Right,
and
right.
eventually made the biggest CRT ever, which was, everybody knows about the 43-inch. I do not have one of those. That thing is a monster, though.
Let me ask you this, like, when they would have this thing set up, this Sony display, did you actually like recreate it as close as it was like when it was in a store, the way you have it set up? Did you find a picture of like the Sony display and try to recreate the way it was stacked? Or
I put sort of time period correct stuff. I have not found an original picture of one of these in a store yet. But like I said, I think it would have had early 70s stuff, which is pretty much what I got here. I've got this is the first standalone Betamax player, the SL 7200. And I've got the first Betamax blank tapes you could get. So I've got early stuff on here to kind of replicate the way it might have been, because I assume it would have probably sat in a showroom, for a decade or so. So over that time, different things would have gone on it.
beautiful. I love that you're a big Betamax collector, man. Like for some reason, that's what my dad had, and none of my friends could ever watch. I couldn't bring movies anywhere when I was little because they were still making Betamax. I remember getting Betamaxes of like Demonic Toys as a kid and Puppet Master. My dad had that, and my friends, like, I couldn't bring them anywhere. Nobody had it.
That is the bad. I love Betamax. People are often surprised to know that Betamax lasted, for close to 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, they were making players into the 90s. Most people think when you say Beta was a failure, they think it like
78 to 81 or something.
Yeah, they think it like ended right away. They were making players from 1975 to 1993. So it did not beat VHS, but I do not consider it a failure. It's my favorite format, but you'll see I have all sorts of formats.
Beautiful. Now this thing, look at this thing. That you've done a video on that, or at least like you've done a video showing it.
I did one with this. I took it outside and showed Halloween on it. It has a built-in beta player on the back of it.
That's beautiful.
It's a single tube projector, which in the mid 80s, this was super advanced and high tech to be able to walk around, carry it. You could actually focus it, adjust the size, that sort of thing, where like you couldn't for most of the other projectors up to that point. And this, of course,
this thing, man, this is the coolest piece of technology I've ever seen.
I've done several videos on this. I love this projector. This was one of the few that Sony projectors that incorporated a Trinitron tube. It's a single tube. It's a single tube projector.
If you so the projection hits like what is it hitting? Like a mirror or something? Or what am I?
Yeah, mirror.
Oh, that's crazy.
So yeah, it comes out of here, goes through a lens, hits a mirror, and shoots onto this reflective screen, it's very reflective. You can see as I move around, you can almost like see my hand on there.
Now, Matt, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, aren't there even more like recent models of this? Like, this wasn't just a thing like where that type of technology was done in like 80, 81. Did they make some of these like in the like early 90s? Because I swear I've seen something that was similar to this, but had that black CRT body look to it.
Yeah, the difference is what the ones you saw were probably 3 CRTs. This is a 1 CRT,
You're
which
right. I do. You're totally. I'm remembering now. It was three.
is really the downside to this one. It makes it pretty dim with just having one
Yeah.
two doing all the colors, where the other ones had 3 CRTs, a red,
Yes.
a green one, and a blue one that was able to make the screen quite a bit brighter. And then all you had to do was shoot those 3 colors and focus them, and then you could get a much better picture than something like this with a single tube. But like I said, even though I mean it's not a great picture, I still think it's a beautiful cabinet, and it's a stepping stone. They learned, all right, we need to do better than this. Let's incorporate more CRTs.
Now, I want to ask, like, getting this sort of stuff, like, do like when you decide you want something, like, like for this, for instance, like I'm assuming you look into this sort of stuff, you become fascinated by these pieces of technology. Is it just a waiting game for you? Like, will you like there'll be something you want and like you literally just wait till it pops up on a Facebook marketplace or something? Like, what was the like for this TV, for instance, what was the journey on getting this thing in your collection, not necessarily in this room, but like in your collection, that TV?
I would say you would be hard pressed to find another picture of one of these on the internet that's not a picture I put on the internet. I basically did not even know this thing existed until I was on Facebook Marketplace like late one night, and I was scrolling and I saw it, and I was like, that's not something you come across very often.
No.
Immediately sent the seller a message, drove 4 hours the next day to go pick it up, and they were like, yeah, we had an estate sale for my uncle. He died. This was sitting in the estate sale. It was like the only thing left in the house. Nobody wanted it. Nobody at the estate sale knew what it was. And if they did, they didn't want it. But I was like, this is something that needs to be saved. And they were like, and the woman was like, yeah, my husband told me to take it to the dump. Nobody's going to want it. But I figured I'd just try it on Marketplace and see if anybody did. And
That's
I was like, I'm so thankful you at least did that, because that's what happens to most of this stuff. There's a resurgence of people wanting CRTs now, but there's still a ton of people who see zero value in them, and they're still taking them to the dump every day. Hundreds
right.
are just being lost to the dump, and so even though for me, I don't like that the prices are going up on stuff that I want to buy, at least it's given a chance to be saved. So hopefully the word will keep spreading. People will keep pulling them out, keep selling them, and keep saving them. That's the big thing.
Well, I love how it looks like it's in flawless condition. Like there's no, it doesn't look like, I don't see any chips in the wood, no nicks in it or anything.
Yeah, it basically is brand new. It's very nice.
All right. Now, Matt, final exam. That's kind of a deep cut.
Oh, I love. Are you kidding me? Final exam is so wrong in so many ways.
I
It
mean, I love it. It's a great looking poster. Now,
posters amazing.
no, Matt,
Uh,
let me ask you something.
yeah.
You have to like it is 2026. You have to be watching these on 4K and Blu-ray like today, right? Like, do you only watch like you have to? You have to be watching on super high quality.
Do I have to be?
No, but I just feel like because I feel like as much as you love technology and vintage technology, I have a feeling you probably also like how much film can probably be pushed till today in the 4K format. Like maybe I'm wrong, but like I feel like you got to be a 4K fan. Am I right?
Um, yes, but you would be disappointed to know that I have not gotten into the 4K arena. I've got some 4K discs. I've got a ton of Blu-rays. Blu-ray is what I mostly watch, uh, but I haven't gotten into getting a 4K player yet because I'm so nervous that I'm going to pick one. Because every time I go and look up about them, it's like this one, you can watch any region disc on it, or this one has such and such. And so it's like, well, the one I want is, close to $1,000. And
Like
I'm like, I'm spending my
the
money
player
on
you want?
electronics. I don't have time to buy new electronics.
You mean like the player you want's $1,000?
Yeah.
Oh, I could tell you this: the format of 4K is region free. I have a Turbine Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming to my house, hopefully tomorrow, that I will be able to play. No problem. 4K
What
is region free.
what is the ones a lot of the players don't do the is it Dolby something?
Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision. If you're
Dolby
buying $1,000 player and it doesn't have Dolby Vision,
no, I'm saying that's why I might be wanting. Like I said, I'm not real deep into it.
oh, you're wondering if like certain movies have Dolby Vision or HDR10, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm worried about getting a lower price one and then not being able to watch everything that eventually comes out, and then they stop making the players, and then I'm like, well, I don't know.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I mean, I'm just saying,
I'm
like
getting,
especially
I've got
boutiques, Arrow and all them, they're doing full Dolby Vision on everything, all of it. Like they don't HDR10 is not bad, but like most boutiques, especially with movies like that, like I have a 4K of Final Exam. It might actually have Dolby Vision on it, funnily enough. But anyway, I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just saying, I just feel like
no.
I feel like you would love seeing those types of movies completely uncompressed.
So I've got big plans for upstairs, like getting a 4K projector, getting a 4K player, like actually setting up a full
A full
theater.
setup, yeah.
I just haven't quite gotten to that point yet. I love watching Blu-rays. Everybody
Blu-ray's fine. Blu-ray's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it looks great. As you'll see, I've got HD DVD. I do a bunch of formats as well, but yeah. People, when I show this stuff off, they're like, "I'll stick with my 4K," and I'm like, "Why not both? Like, we can fit them all in."
That's right, dude. This corner right here, I'm loving it. And again, the fact that you have the lamp hitting the poster, like that's where I say, like, you are a detail guy. Like it's like that sort of stuff is what makes this. It's like it's chef's kiss. I love it, and the way you have everything displayed is so completely organized yet realistic. That's another thing. It's like realistic. It's just everything just looks. I just love it. It's just so well done.
Thank you.
I love the Pac-Man board game. Now, which wrestler is that? Is that Roddy Piper next to Pac-Man? God bless
Yes.
Roddy Piper. You had to have been a classic wrestling guy.
I've watched it a lot when I was younger, but I do like the older stuff quite.
Of course. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
The new stuff, it's nowhere near as good. I mean, I'm a little younger than you, but I grew up in the Attitude Era. But let me tell you, I will always be a Bret Hart guy. That is my guy till the day I die. I'm a Bret Hart guy every day of the week.
Nice.
Very, very cool. So what are we looking at here?
This is one of the newer TVs that I got.
Whoa, this one's black, man.
This one's black. I just picked this up actually down the road from my house.
No kidding.
At an estate sale. We were on the way going on a trip, and there was an estate sale. I was like, let's go in and see what they got. And we walked in, and they walked into the garage, and they had the table set up like they do. And one of those tables looked a little odd, and they had it turned around. They had the back facing people as they walked up. They were using it as a table. Had a sign nailed into the side of it, like,
no,
cash only.
I bet you were freaking out, like, come on, get this off of here.
And what's cool about this one, this is the Sony Trinitron KV27 AVR. It's an audio video setup.
So you mean, so for the layman's like me, you mean the red and yellow cables, right?
Oh yeah, it does have those. I'm gonna try to hold this one. I need to turn this camera around because it's. Let me see if I can do that.
Yeah, take your time.
Because I'm tired of not being able to see what everybody's looking at.
There's a little when you see the settings, you'll see like a little down arrow right next to it. Just click that, and you should be able to. There you go.
All right, everything's like reversed though.
That's another thing. Just don't let it psych you out. You're gonna see it reversed, but we're not. We're seeing it properly.
Oh, good. Okay, good. That had me worried. I was like, is everything backwards?
No, we're seeing it properly. Don't worry about that.
So it's a 27-inch Trinitron, which is a pretty nice size for
Yeah.
CRT. But in here,
Look at the panel board on that. Wow. Oh,
it
there's the
has
cables right there. You got the. Oh, it's got a CD player.
it's got a CD player built into it
Oh my God.
for 1987.
I was gonna ask what year it was.
It's got an AM FM radio. It's got a CD player. I've got a Video 8 player down here.
Oh my God, you got Video 8. I had been wanting to talk to somebody about that. We'll get to that in a second, though. I don't want to disrupt your flow. But oh my God, thank you for having that. Do you
Yeah,
have movies for that?
just a few. Yes.
Okay. We'll get to it in a second. Please continue, and then I'll nerd out about Video 8.
So that's most of it, and it's got the speakers on the side. So this was like
So does this
a
thing
pretty
rock
high.
the house? Like audio wise, does it rock the house? Like I'm sure it sounds really good.
So this is the original sales brochure for it.
Beautiful.
So that's what it looks like. I collect all this stuff, all the sales brochure, all the
I love it.
service manuals. This thing, I just got it not too long ago, but I have not even plugged it in yet.
Well, listen, Matt, like this is my era, like late 80s technology, like this right here. This is what I love more than anything. I love this I love this TV. I love the setup. Now, the Video 8 was a Sony only format, correct? That was just Sony that did that. That was their, and then VHS and JVC made their competitor version of that, right?
Are you talking about?
Like Video 8 looks like mini VHS, and then like the other like JVC, whoever it was, they made like their S video, whatever it's called, right? That you could actually fit inside of a regular VHS tape. That would, like, you could, you know what I'm talking about? Like, they had those mini VHS tapes you could record on, and then they had like
VHS-C.
VHS-C. Okay, thank you. But
and that actually came out before Video 8. The purpose of that originally, which I'll show you, is they were trying to make video cameras smaller.
Okay.
And Beta was actually able to make a handheld video camera. Sony with Betamax was able to make a handheld video camera because the Beta tape is quite a bit smaller than VHS. But VHS was having a hard time figuring that out because in order to have a video camera that could record on a VHS, it was going to be too bulky. Back in the day, you had multiple parts. You had to wear the player around your shoulder. You had to carry the camera. They were connected by a cord. And so one of the ways that VHS got around that was by coming up with VHS-C.
Right.
But the problem with that is you could only fit 20 minutes of recording on that tape. So that didn't last very long.
Well, so the Video 8, this is how I found out about Video 8. This is going to be so dorky, but I am a giant, and I guarantee you're a man of taste. You're going to love this movie. My favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger film is Last Action Hero. Okay. And I have the video store promotional poster for the movie. And at the bottom of the poster, it says available now on VHS, Laserdisc, which is my favorite format. And I know you're a big fan.
Yeah.
Beta and 8mm. And so I went on the internet and I said, guys, were they making movies on 8mm? And somebody said, I think it's either an inside joke or that's their way of calling it Video 8. Right. And so I actually found that they put out Last Action Hero on video. I'm going to laugh if you have it.
I don't have it, but this is just so you can see if people have never seen it.
That's a classic. I love Boys in the Hood. I love Boys in the Hood.
Let me pull this out. So this is what the tape looks like if people haven't seen one.
Dude, that's such a cool format. Like, and now, so that Video 8 player, did that come with this unit that you bought from
It didn't, but it was intended to go in there. They left a spot so you could get it was around the same time. You could get a Video 8 player and put one in there.
Dude, this is your most underrated TV. So, like, this is me. Like, this is my kind of, this exact era. I love it. I absolutely love this. That's so cool. Yeah, I became fascinated with Video 8. Sony kept trying to like own the home video format, but I really think if they would have just been able, like if they would have just licensed their technology out, they could have been owning it the whole time. But like, man, they really were fighting hemming and hawing the whole way with Beta and everything. They just did not let up.
It was a good battle. There's a lot of things in there. So the number one reason VHS won, and everybody's going to say because you could fit more video on the tape, which is not a bad reason. That's pretty much true. But there were other formats that came out around the same time that you could do that as well. But the big reason is because JVC agreed to let RCA double that amount. So when the first RCA VCR came out, it could put 4 hours on a tape. And
Right.
RCA was a powerhouse at that time. And because RCA went with VHS, that is the reason VHS won.
There you have it. Just fantastic. I really love this TV. I'm so glad we got to see this. Let's see. Let's just kind of breeze this collection. Now these so hold on. So I see the Sony logo on there. Is this an actual? Did you put that on there yourself, or is just like, or is this like a little actual Sony beta shelf, like a licensed Sony?
I'm so glad you asked. This is a super rare. I've been looking for one of these for years. I just picked this up last weekend.
Okay.
It's specifically made by Sony to hold beta tapes.
Oh my God, that is beautiful.
You only had access to buy one if you had purchased a particular Betamax. So you bought that Betamax, it would have came with a like a thing saying, congratulations, now that you're going to start your own beta library, you can have the opportunity to buy this shelf. And so this is a shelf that you only could have gotten if you owned a Betamax.
What? It's beautiful. I absolutely love it, because I was thinking to myself, the height is just right. I mean, you couldn't fit a VHS tape on that shelf. That is just right for. Now look at the collection we've got here. We've got a great assortment. You've got my favorite horror film of all time, Friday. Well, one of them, Friday the 13th. I'm a huge Friday the 13th fanatic. I see you've got the classic media. Is that media or Meta Halloween?
This is a media.
That's an early release though. Was that 80, 81, maybe 83?
This one would have been. Oh, this is super early. I think that's 78, 79. Like it is. Yeah, that is I mean, you could have gotten it with Meta, which is a little bit before media, but this is essentially like the second release of Halloween. Super rare. I bought a big collection from a guy who was selling his whole collection that he'd pulled out of his attic. And in one of the photos, I could see the spine of that one. I was like, yep, I've got to go get that collection. And it's super clean too.
I love it. Look at the spines on the fog. You know, I just absolutely. Is that the Howling? Do I see Howling 2 down there? Is that the Howling? Yeah, you know, I love that. I love the Howling
2 and 3.
God bless Christopher Lee. I love him in Howling too. He's so funny. Got Nightmare on Elm Street. Pieces. Prom Night. Look at this. You got very good taste. Very good taste.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool one.
Are you a fan of that movie? You like Pieces?
It's weird, yeah. I like weird stuff.
No, Matt, I gotta ask. What is your favorite horror film? I mean, it's gotta be. You have to be like me. You have to think the greatest horror film is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? Like, it's got to be that one, right?
Well, are you asking me what's my favorite or what I think
the greatest? Because I have a favorite as well. It's not that, but I think the greatest is Tobe Hooper's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You have to agree, right? Like, I know you love that film.
I mean, it's real close. Which one would I rather watch? I would probably prefer to watch Halloween over Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But I won't deny that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like near perfect.
It is.
Every time I play that movie on all these different formats and everything, the lower the quality, the scarier the movie gets.
Isn't that incredible?
You cannot, there's no bad way to watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
You're right.
Like with these old formats. Some movies, it's like, I don't really want to watch that in a low quality. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you can watch it anyway, and it is fantastic.
Yeah, this is a great shelf, man.
That vibe so much.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic shelf. I love to see it. And then the one sheet, just the final exam, I got to ask, like, did you just like, I bet you got a deal on that too. Not because I think it's a bad movie. I like Final Exam, but like I have a feeling like you just like snagged that puppy on eBay, got it for a good deal, and
I think so. I think it was like $40.
I love it. Yeah, I've been on a one sheet. You were a real big inspiration for me. I said, you know what? Like the thing that's missing in my room is I need to have original because prints cannot replicate that vibrance. The text on prints is garbage. They're splotchy, they're blurry. You have to have original. And so
Right.
I got lucky. I got lucky with originals. I've gotten a lot of cheap ones and you were a big inspiration. I said, if Matt's not putting prints on the wall, I don't need to be putting prints on the wall. I need to be doing originals. And look how gorgeous this is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I
I
love it.
think it's so cool. I love the movie. I've been to the actual school where they recorded it, uh, where they filmed the movie at. It's really cool. I've got this movie on several other formats. I've got it on CED and stuff. But the movie is just so strange, and I love the movie. I don't know if this is wrong to say or not, but when I really started liking it is when they did that school shooting scene because it's just so messed up.
Oh my God, it's messed up, right?
It is just
So
so messed up. I was like, this movie is amazing.
it's something else, man. Yeah, good taste. I like it. Look at this. Oh my God. Now
Going,
this is the room I'm kind of familiar with.
I showed this
And
one off
whoa,
the.
whoa, Jason Takes Manhattan. Where'd that come from? Whoa. Where'd you get that?
Uh,
That's the pulled poster. They pulled those posters.
yeah, it's even got the sticker down there. You can see where it says July 28th. How they had taped over.
Oh, so that's the real deal. That's not a
Oh
print.
yeah,
That's the real deal.
yeah.
God bless you. You know I love Jason Takes Manhattan. I've got the other version of that. I just got myself, the Him Over the City. What a beautiful poster. That looks great.
And tomorrow is June 13th, so it's Jason's birthday tomorrow.
God bless him. That's my favorite franchise, man. I used to say it was Nightmare. My audience, they know that I always talk about Friday the most. That's my favorite. It's comfort food. Beautiful posters. And let's talk about the phone booth for a second because this is really next level. I mean, you got the light on. Obviously, this thing's not operational, right? Like, don't tell me it is. Like, can you make a collect call on the phone?
Not yet. I am
Not
planning.
yet.
I am planning to try to hook it up. We have a landline in the house, so I am planning to try to alter it in order to hook it up. What I did, like you pointed out, the light. I did rewire it just so this light would work. So
I love it.
It's just a super cool lamp to add to the room, basically, right now.
What a beauty. Now, tell me really quick. This is nerdy, but I got to ask about the lamp behind the television set because, again, your lamp game, I think your lamp game is very underrated. People don't give you enough credit for your lamp game. Tell me about this beauty, this beauty right here. This kind of like big, what is that? Is that some kind of fabric around the light? What is that?
So, yes, this is like a diffuser. It's like kind of like a plastic.
Okay.
Thing. Some early type of plastic. This was probably from the 50s.
Oh my God.
60s. It's called a mode line lamp. It's got a cool thing. You can pull it.
Oh, wow.
Turn it
Oh,
on.
that's so cool.
It has another piece that I have that goes over this that would have been like another fabric type thing that looks really cool, but it was a little worn, so I took it off of there so it didn't make it look bad. But I think it's a super cool, just tall lamp.
Now, before we look at some of the electronics, can we kind of go over to your cool fun shelf where you got your Pepsi sign and everything? Because this, I absolutely ripped you off. I told my wife, I said, look at his Pepsi sign you would see at the bowling alley where you go to get your drink and your snacks. And I got a mini version of that. But what a cool, I mean, tell me about that. Where'd you get that version? And do you know if it came from like a bowling alley or a skate rink or a diner or anything like that?
I got this one from a little town called Black Diamond, Washington. Back when I used to live out near Washington. I'm in Tennessee now.
Oh, nice.
Originally from South Carolina, but I found this at an antique store in Black Diamond, Washington. It had never been used. It was in pristine and still is in pristine condition. Had all the letters. Some of these are used. It came with a bag of ones that had been used before, but it also had
all the letters. Yeah.
all the letters that you had to snap
You had
off
to
of things.
snap them. I have that too. That's so cool. And I love what you did. What's it say? We got Welcome to Vintage Video Basement, VHS Betamax, Laser CD, now showing Jason Lives and Big Trouble.
Yeah.
I love it. You might have to put in Jason Takes Manhattan now. So cool, man. That's a beautiful. I love stuff. And I don't know if you are, but I am absolutely a Pepsi over Coke guy. So like I just loved saying it when I first saw that because I'm such a Pepsi fanatic.
Yeah, me too. You'll see some other Pepsi stuff.
Oh,
around.
God bless you. God bless you. You got the mint condition 1989 Matchbox Freddy, which I have one as well, but the box is not in mint condition. Great piece. We have Castle Grayskull too. Look at let's look at Freddy. Look how nice that one is.
He's got his Toys R Us price tag on there.
I love it. So I'm a kind of a nerd when it comes to the history of those things. So you probably know this, but just for the audience, Matchbox got in big trouble, and that actually killed the Max FX Freddy line. They were going to do a Frankenstein and an alien one, and people got so outraged over that toy that Matchbox took a bath on those. So that was the one and only kind of Freddy deal they did. Very cool. I see you got the Walkman.
The Watchman right there.
The Watchman, not the Walkman. Yeah, the Watchman.
Yeah, got the Watchman.
I like the cosmic glasses you got on, Michael.
Got the Back to the Future Pizza Hut glasses on.
I love it. I love it. I see you got your He-Mans. Oh, look at that. People were liking the Pee-wee doll in the comments. That's so cool. A Ouija. Do you actually have the actual board in there inside of it? Oh, that man.
That was sealed. That's a pretty old version of it. It was sealed, but the plastic was torn, so I just took it off. But
yeah. Matt, you don't mess with them things now, dude. I believe in that stuff. You don't be messing with that stuff.
Are you kidding me? Of course I do.
No,
yeah. If you don't mess with those, we need to play
Nightmare. Oh, Nightmare! Come on.
You would love that.
It's so cool. Look at that board game. All right, dude. Yes, this is beautiful. Now, what is this? Is this a preamp I'm looking at? This Sony thing right there? Is like a big preamp?
It's more just a audio video control center. So sometimes I'll have multiple things hooked up to the TV, and you can just kind of flip from one source to another. Makes it a little bit easier than trying to switch out cables and everything.
Okay.
Because this TV that I hooked to is 510 pounds, so it can be quite a chore to move it around.
Oh my God. Oh, you got the awesome, what is this? The Sony that's just like a late 80s boombox.
Early 80s, mid 80s. It's the first Sony boombox with a built-in CD player.
Beautiful. Oh, you got the Game Boy right there too in the original. There's your Pepsi can. Come on. I see the Pepsi love.
That's an old kaleidoscope.
Oh, nice.
Pepsi kaleidoscope. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
You know what I miss, Matt, that I love about the old technology? You see that they give you tone control right there. Analog tone control. I miss that.
Those are on the old TVs too, and it makes a big difference.
It does. Now, what is this? That's not a Castle Grayskull, is that? What is that? Is that from He-Man?
Yeah, Snake Mountain.
Okay, I've watched the Dolph Lundgren movie. I haven't watched the cartoons that much.
That's Skeletor.
That's an OG version. What is that thing? A snake?
Talk to that. It's supposed to. Well, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really look like one though.
It looks cool. I love this corner, man. Now, what do we have here? Is that a vintage? Is that original? Is that the original VHS player?
This is a U-matic.
A U-matic.
Yeah, which is the first type of VCR. I've got the very first VCR in another room.
Right. God, look at this.
But you would like this.
Jason, oh my God. Now, wait up. What kind of format is that? Is that those big-ass tapes?
Yeah. So this is U-matic. Somebody actually sent me this.
Jason X?
Yeah, it's a press kit. So it'd be like something It would have been, it's not the movie, it's just got clips and trailers. It would have been sent around to different sources. Maybe if one of the actors in the movie went on some talk show and they wanted to show a preview, this would have been the type of thing that would have been sent
Oh
sent
my
along.
God.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this level of heat. That is so cool. Have you actually popped it in, been able to check it out?
Oh yeah.
Oh man. I love that movie. I love how bulky all that old technology is, man.
Oh, that the thing is, yeah.
Now
Man.
that's the companion thing that came with your TV, right? Like that thing right there with the is that a door on
Yes.
the front of it?
Yes.
Okay.
So it has a door that comes up.
Look at that.
And you can store stuff on the inside.
That's that wood you're talking about. That really that's that endangered wood. Look how beautiful it is.
It came from a certain forest in Japan. It's called acacia.
Oh my God. Look at it.
No, this is acacia is my other TV. This is, oh man. It just slipped my mind. It's a Japanese tamo ash. That's what it is. Tamo ash wood.
Now this beauty, you've done videos on this. It is something else. It is a beautiful television set. I mean, it's just so cool. It's one of those things. What I like about you and your channel is like when I watch your stuff, you know, the human nature is usually not good. A lot of times when people watch stuff, they get envious, they get jealous. But when we watch, I feel like on mass, people watch your videos, they just feel good. They say, "Wow, this guy's really taking care of this stuff, and he's preserving it, and he's giving it life and letting us enjoy it with him." And that's what's so cool about your stuff, especially when you did the video on this thing. Like I took that journey with you when you drove all that way to go get that TV. I watched that whole video, man. It was just a great time. I loved it.
Well, I
So
appreciate
beautiful.
it. I mean, I hope that's how people feel. It's never like,
It's not a show off thing. You're
it's
like
not a show off thing. It's more of an educational thing. Like, this is something you may never see again. And if I don't put this video out, you may never see it just because
you may never see it ever. Yeah.
it's just something special. And I hope people, enjoy that sort of thing.
Now
And
you got the laser disc hooked up to this TV, which I like.
I do, yes.
Look how
And we'll
beautiful
turn it on. So if you haven't seen this TV, this is the remote.
Look
This
at
is
the
the
remote.
remote for it.
The remote is. It's even got the nice wood on the remote. I love it.
And there's a button in here that says door. And
oh, what a gorgeous television set. And and just for everybody knowing right now, if you haven't seen Matt's video, he did 2 videos on this where he got it and then he took it apart, looked at the back, got it all cleaned up and got it rocking and rolling. And for the time, that CRT was like, the look of it just seemed like it was more advanced than everything else. Like it looks like a TV, like the actual TV in the middle. Like it looks like it's from like 90, 91, but in actuality, this TV, when was this TV set made?
1981.
Amazing. Just absolutely amazing.
It's a 30-inch screen, which was the largest color CRT that was ever produced up to that point. A lot of times people miss that part and they're like, I've got a 32-inch. No, up to that point. Of course, things got bigger after that. But up to that point, this was the largest one you could get. And it was very expensive. Making CRTs bigger gets more and more complicated as the size increases because you've got like this glass that's under pressure and the thing just wants to implode on itself. So it's just a very delicate process to get it to be bigger. So when this TV came out, you could have bought just the TV as a monitor. It was used by professionals, and it alone was $5,000 in 1981. But you get this thing, which is just unnecessary opulence. This was a show off thing at the time. Like, look how much money I have. This setup was $10,000.
Oh God!
Which is equivalent to about $40,000 today. Imagine buying a TV for $40,000.
I couldn't even Which is so funny because nowadays, like TVs and pizza, are the only things that are like recession proof and like inflation proof. Like pizzas and TVs nowadays, they stay the same price. If anything, TVs are cheap now, but like this TV, to this day, to quote the meme, like to this day, this TV looks so lavish and nice and expensive. Like there's a gloss to it, and that wood is like it's awe draw like when I see it, I'm just floored by it. It is the most gorgeous television set. And you know what, man? I know that they're bulky and they take up room, but there's something about these TVs that were like almost like pieces of furniture that like
Oh
I
yeah.
kind of miss. I kind of miss that. Look how it's beautiful. Like who wouldn't want to sit down and watch a movie on this thing? It is just something else. I love it.
And I'm trying to get up here close to this badge on the front because what's really special about this thing is that it says right here Fisher, which
Uh-huh.
Fisher is not the brand TV. That's the last name of the guy who bought it. His name was Michael Fisher. And here it says 458 of 1,000. Only 1,000 of these were made. This is number 458. And Michael Fisher, I looked him up. I found him. He actually worked for Sony. He was like head of Sony sales in North America back during the time of Betamax, the Walkman, the CD. Like he was a pretty big deal, a cool dude. And this actually came from a house that he owned. I didn't buy it from him. I bought it from somebody who bought his house. He
Right.
left it there and they were like, we don't want it. We need to get it out of here. So I got it from them.
Oh man, that's it's just beautiful. Is that ashtray old too that you have right there? One
Oh
on top
yeah.
of it. I'm just
I've got a ton of ashtrays around,
I love it. I love it.
but no smoking in the basement.
I was going to say you don't strike me as a smoker, but I love that you're going for it because everybody. I mean, I remember my grandpa telling me when he got his open heart surgery in '89 that like the doctor came in smoking, like everything went great, pal. like that's how it was back then, you know. Oh man, this is a great setup. I love it. And what about that Sony sign to the left? Is that like something you made? Is that something that was like on display back in the day?
So
The
I
black
bought
one.
this one. It was an original Sony sign. It even says "Made in Japan" on the back. It's just a little sign, but I bought it because it's in gold. And
Oh no, yeah, yeah.
as far as I know, the only Sony that ever got a gold badge
Is that TV?
is this TV. It's got it on the front of it down there too. Down there at the bottom where it says Sony.
That's just so
Um,
cool.
all the other ones are usually silver. So I don't know if this sign has anything to do with this TV, but I was like, I've got to get it just in case this sat on top of one inside, department stores whenever they were showing this TV off.
Oh my god, just beautiful. I love that laser display too because that's a top, what do you call it? A top loader laser disc? Like it's not like the kind that I have. That's got to be an older model, right? What is that? A
Oh yeah,
81, 82 model?
this one is 83.
83.
Yeah,
Now,
this
how does it plug
was
up? Does it plug up coaxial?
no, it has composite,
Okay, okay, okay.
which is your RCA. It's your red, white, and yellow.
Oh wow! And was that pretty advanced, inputs at the time? Like in '83, I don't think a lot of stuff had that, did it?
Yeah, no, for America. I mean, over in the UK, they had that stuff for several years before we got it. But yeah, in America, that was. But this is a professional. This would have been like an industrial use
Oh
uh,
wow!
video display. I've got another one of these just like this, except instead of saying Sony, it has a Ford badge on it because they would use these in Ford dealerships to like play programming of the different vehicles, like
Mm,
commercials and stuff.
I love it. What a cool player! I love that pop. It's gonna go. There it is. That is so cool. What a great player. I
And
love
another
I
cool
love when you
feature
show this
about
thing
this
off.
one is,
The remote slides out.
yeah, the remote, if I can get it, slides
Dude,
out and you can take it with you.
I am such a Laserdisc fanatic. I love it.
And if that's not enough buttons, don't worry, there's more.
Look at that. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, dude! People sleep on Laserdisc. We got everything from Laserdisc: chapter selections, audio commentaries.
And Laserdisc is another one of those things that most people assume is a '90s invention. They think it
No,
came out right before like DVD. But
Disco
I'll show
Vision,
you.
brother.
Here's the first Laserdisc player from
With with Bebop. Is that a,
1979.
hold on, really quick. You got me distracted. Is that a Zenith telephone?
It is,
Oh
yes.
my god, dude! I love it. What the hell is that? Is that real?
It is real. So
I
this would have
love
been,
it.
I'll tell you about this. A friend of mine, Ben White, who's on Instagram, he's the guy who has a huge collection of ET tapes. He has like hundreds of ET on VHS. He gave this to me very, very nicely. This would have been in a Zenith dealer as well. It says Space Phone on it. Back in the day, Zenith had a feature on some of their TVs, the Space Phone, which you could actually make and receive calls through your TV. They would come in through the TV speakers. And this would have been in the dealer, hooked up probably to a TV, so you could demonstrate calling somebody on the TV that was being used for whatever the demonstration was
I
to show
love it.
people how the feature works.
That's the kind of stuff I love seeing. Like I didn't know it existed. Oh my gosh! But this is the first Laserdisc player.
This is it. First
What?
consumer one. There was other industrial one. Well, one other industrial one before this, but this is the Magnavox Magnavision.
It's actually a lot sleeker looking than I anticipated.
Oh, this compared to VCRs at the time, like this is looks like something off of Star Trek. This is
Yeah.
a
Oh,
crazy thing.
what you got in there? What you got in there?
The Shining.
The Shining. Damn, I love it. I
So that's
love
a
it.
that's a pretty wild one right there. You see all the knobs, and another thing that was so good about Laserdisc that you couldn't do with Beta or VHS or any other format at the time was like slow motion. You could still frame and then move through it. Yeah, Laserdisc was
That's awesome.
incredible. It was a big step forward that sadly did not quite make it, and you could blame that on the failure of the RCA as well.
You know, I have some CEDs and I did some research on this. Matt, that technology was made like 20 years before they ever actually released the actual player, which is crazy. Like they probably should have released that thing way sooner if they could have. That's what's
RCA couldn't quite figure out how to make it
consumer
safe.
friendly or
Yeah, safe in the hands of regular people, that are dumb, clumsy, careless. So they are having such a hard time figuring that out. And they waited until after Laserdisc and like, oh, there might be an actual market for video disc, and then they released it. But it was
it was a
not
huge misstep.
not nearly as good as Laserdisc, and you couldn't record anything. So people already had VCRs. It was just a weird format that RCA wasted millions and millions of money on, and eventually like killed RCA. RCA before this was a powerhouse. Like I said earlier, VHS would not have won the format war, most likely. Of course, I'm kind of saying that hypothetically, but RCA was a major contributor in it being successful. And then this came out and basically killed them.
Yeah. Wow. That's like is that like their flagship model? Because like I watch Angry Video Game Nerd a lot and I see he has that exact model with the big lever on the right.
This is the very first model. I've got, I think, 3 other ones, but later on they got rid of the big lever. But yeah,
I love that. I
I like
love
that
it.
too.
I love it. You got some Stephen King over here again with I love the lamp game. You just understand. Now that Hogan, look at that Hogan real quick. God rest his soul. So cool. I love these orange. So these orange shelves. Tell me about these. This some kind of like old Toys R Us shelving or like what is this? Did you build these? Did you make these?
These are made by a company called Cartel from the late 60s. They're
Oh, wow.
modular shelves. You can make them into all different configurations. So you can actually put these together and put them in pretty much any arrangement that you want to.
I thought so. They look like they have that look like you could like arrange them. I could see where they
Yeah,
snap in and
they
stuff.
kind of stack on top of one another.
How are they build wise? Are they like heavy as a tank? Are they sturdy? Like, I mean, you got TVs on them for God's sake, so they got to be,
Very, very thick, sturdy plastic.
Oh, okay. I love it. What do we have here? We got some board games, video magazine. Oh, a Radio Shack clock. Look
A
at that.
that clock up there.
Got the
Some
Star
old,
Wars shelf. Look at this. Just fantastic.
some old McDonald's ashtrays.
Oh my God, McDonald's ashtrays. Oh man.
I collect a lot of old video magazines because this is the best way to learn about the stuff that I'm into is get the uh, books, magazines, stuff that came out when the actual equipment was coming out. Because a lot of this stuff you can't find good, reliable information about it online,
Oh
and
no.
and I'm trying to change that. That's one of the things I'm working on with a lot of my videos and stuff is trying to just have it just document that this stuff existed and what it was important for.
Beautiful. Yeah. And we
And
got
some
our
VHS,
look
mostly
at the
VHS.
you got the Blockbuster drop off. I love it.
Yeah, that's an original one.
Do you have any plans on trying to like put that on a wall somewhere and making it actually work, or is that pushing it too far to actually like set that up like
I'm
properly?
trying to figure that out. You can see that it's quite bulky. Somebody else sent me this. He worked in like a welding shop or something. They would make fabricate metal stuff, and he said this thing had been just kicking around in the shop, and he wanted it out of the way because people kept like stubbing their toe on it.
Oh wow, that's so cool. I
So
love
he
it.
sent it to me.
Got
But
a
yeah,
great
I've tried to figure out what I can do with it, but I haven't come up with anything that will actually work out and be useful.
right, yeah. Just out of curiosity, I don't want to make you go through a bunch of tapes, but did I see Sleepaway Camp 3?
Yeah, you probably did. Right there.
There it is. I'm a big fan of Pamela Springsteen. That's very cool. Look at the sun. Look at the sun, like the stripped out the color on the front of that.
A little faded, yeah.
But don't you love that? Like that thing was sitting in a video store facing a window. I love it. Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't mind it. You'll see, like, I kind of appreciate that stuff that has character, so I'm
Of
not
course.
worried about the pristineness.
I love these shelves, man. Look at this. Cap'n Crunch.
Yeah, man.
You got the captain.
Big cereal fan over here.
I love it. I love it. The Millennium. This is so cool. Got the Turtles collector's cases. I love it. Hulkamania.
And there you go on beta.
Oh my God. Oh, that's my favorite, Chevy Chase. Vacation.
Yep.
I love Chevy Chase. That's my favorite comedian. Got the love this little TV. Is that a security monitor type of TV? Like those Sony, because those things are real collectible, whatever they're called. Those Sony, like those security monitors that are like the people love them for video games.
Yeah,
is that
you're
the same
talking
kind
about
of
like
technology?
PVMs and CVMs. It
God.
looks like the shape, but no, this was just a Zenith personal TV, a little 9-inch. This would have been probably a cheaper TV that people could add and put in their bedroom, that sort of thing.
I love
that. I've got the white one, and I had the pink one over here.
Oh, it's pink. Oh my God.
Yeah, they came in several different colors.
That is wicked.
Red and blue. There's some laser discs in there.
What are those holders for the laser discs? Like are those like vintage like laser disc holders that I'm seeing, or?
Well, they were vintage vinyl record holders.
Vinyl record, and then you repurpose it for laser discs.
Just use them for laser discs.
I love it. I love it. What is that? Is that a Pepsi radio? We got an antenna coming.
Oh yeah, that was a Pepsi radio.
Oh, it really is. Oh my God! Oh, it's so cool. I love it, man. This is so cool. But I feel like all these movies down here, like you're like if you have it on the shelf, you're a fan of the movie.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I
I'm
don't
at
have as much room. I don't have walls and shelves just filled with tapes and stuff. I only put out certain ones. I forgot to show you. Let me go back real quick and show you. I was standing in front of it, but you'll see these 3 doors here.
I didn't ask because they're shut. I figured that means the off limits.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But these were this was a wine cellar. So this was just full of like wine racks that held hundreds of bottles. And that was one of the first things I did is ripped all that out. And now it is closet. And the far one down there is just stacked with bins full of VHS and beta tapes that I just don't have the room to show off. Like I said, I'm more into showing off the electronics than I am.
Right, which I love. Now the only thing I'm looking at that shelf that's throwing me off because it's the closest thing you have to modern is a Cabin Fever. You got Cabin Fever.
Oh yeah, I do have some more modern ones on there.
Don't get me wrong, that's classic Eli Roth.
Right next to your
face. Joyride. Last Action. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
You know that's the best. Hell Night. Good titles. Invaders from Mars, Maximum Overdrive. Who Made Who? Motel Hell.
Yeah.
That's a beta?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's wicked cool. Oh, it's look at that. That's money. I figured you'd be a fan of Motel Hell. If you like Final Exam, you gotta like Motel Hell.
Right.
Look at this. You got My Pet Monster with the chains. You know, people, I don't have the chains on mine, and his feet and hands, that material is all scraped off. Like the kid who had it before me. I got it at thrift store. The kid who had it must have thrown it against the wall. Like the feet and hands, all that stuff became like, it just started getting like debris, and it all came off of it, of the hands and feet. But I love that. You got Jeff, the giraffe.
Yep.
I love it.
Toys R Us kid is what it says on there.
Oh my God. I wish they'd come back. Hopefully they will.
And this is go ahead.
No, please go ahead. I'm nerding out. Please take it away.
I made a YouTube video, and I made several videos with this TV, but just again, in case somebody hasn't seen it, this RCA, I got the RCA TV hooked up with the RCA CED player. Now, this is the TV with that.
Oh my God.
You can pop the front down.
No, you wouldn't. But TV. You wouldn't want to watch a movie. You wouldn't want to watch the movie with the top down, right? Like, does it look? No. What is the light? A diffuser of some kind? The screen, is it like diffuse the image a little bit to make it, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying it right, but like, what purpose does the cover have? Is what I'm asking.
It's tinted. It's like tinted glass or smoke glass, something like that. What it would have done is several things. It protects the actual TV screen, so nothing's going to hit it and mess it up. But it being, instead, you see how the TV, of course, CRTs are curved.
Yeah.
Light can come from different directions and reflect into you, but if you have a flat piece on front, it cuts down a lot of that, unless you have, light shining straight on it. But
that's so
overhead would not reflect off of the TV like a regular TV would.
Beautiful. That's
brilliant. It also increases the contrast. That tinted glass will increase the contrast. It'll make your blacks blacker, that sort of thing. So it does improve the picture.
And I've watched you use this TV to pop on, the infamous Halloween 3, Friday the 13th Part 3, and this is such a cool TV, man. I think this is the audience's fan favorite because of that. I think they just love seeing that screen come off. It's just so cool. Now, what's the purpose of taking it off? Like, when do you need to like pop it down? Like, do you need to pop it down to turn it on and all that, or is that the button panel up on top?
Yeah,
on the right
up here on top. We'll move in. You don't need to open it up unless you're like cleaning it, really.
Cleaning it, okay.
So yeah, the buttons are hidden back there.
So on video, you're popping it off and everything, just so us, the audience, can get like the full experience of like seeing the mechanics of it. And But like
That's right.
in essence, you really didn't have to.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So like on the Halloween 3 one, I believe I think I started that video by like having it down and wiping the screen
Maybe
just to kind
so.
of simulate I'm cleaning this and now I'm shutting it and now I'm going to watch a movie on it.
Right.
But it is more just to kind of pique your interest. Like, what is this TV? Why does it look like that?
Uh-huh. That's just a beautiful TV. I like that it's got a brighter wood on it too. That's
Yeah.
just a beautiful TV.
All right. We'll keep going. You got.
Are you good, Matt? I know we're at an hour and 40. You got, oh, flat screen. Whoa, whoa. What's
don't
that
look at
doing
that.
here?
Don't look at that. Just kidding.
You good, Matt? You got an hour. We're at an hour and 40. I don't want to keep you too long, but if you're good to press through, I'm loving every minute of it.
Is anybody watching or did everybody fall asleep?
Oh, no. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. And believe me, after the fact, I mean, this video is going to have legs, I think. I think people are going to really dig this.
Cool. Yeah.
Look at this.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I didn't know if like how long this would take or if
It's going to, yeah.
off early or what.
No,
I got the Poltergeist TV. This is the Poltergeist.
Oh, that's the exact model.
Yeah. This is the one that so there's several Trinitrons in Poltergeist. They've got one in the den, which is this one. They've got one in the bedroom, which is a different model, and then they had a small one sitting on the counter in the kitchen. This is the one that they're watching the football game on. This is not the one that she actually does the there here thing. That happens in the bedroom one. But this one is the one that's on all the artwork, posters, that sort of thing. And so I don't know if it's bright enough for you to see it, but here's like the front of the.
That's it.
Yeah. So that's that TV.
So cool. Now, let me ask you a nerdy question. Now, this rug down here, you got the orangish kind of burnt orange rug. Mm-hmm. Is that old school or is that Amazon.com? I'm just curious.
It's rugs.com.
Rugs.com. So it's a new old rug. Like it's a new rug meant to look like the color that was popular back in the 70s.
Right. I wanted to go with the like warmer tones. I like the floor that's in here already. The carpet, that green carpet in the other room, I put down, or I had put down. That was actually a Christmas gift from my wife. I asked her if I could get some carpet in the basement, and so she actually got me that.
I love it. What do you want for Christmas this year, honey?
I want some carpet.
I want some green carpet.
Give me some carpet.
I want some mint green carpet.
But I really like the original floor that's in here. A lot of people think it's asbestos tile, but it's not. But it looks very similar to it. So yeah, I got this rug. It's called terracotta. It's not orange. Don't get orange, or it'll be like a bright orange.
Yeah, I made that mistake.
Oh, did you?
It's a small one. I got a small rug that I put in front of my Zenith.
Yeah,
because I was like, man, that's that color. Like, I don't know what it is. It actually, it's not that bad. But what you have is like the exact color tone you'd want. It's just
don't feel bad. I did the same. I actually ordered one too that was the bright orange. After I had this one, I just forgot the color that I got, and I ordered the wrong one. Like, oh man,
it's great, man. It just looks so great, and especially when you do video angles where you don't see where the rug ends, and it just seems like a seamless floor. Like it's just, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, and that's how I try to set it up a lot of times. Is that it looks like the actual carpet, but it's not. It is a rug.
Yeah, I love it. Love that shag. Like Anyway. All right, where were we, Matt? We'll get you back on track. I love this. I love this area over here.
So yeah, I do have a flat screen up there.
You sold out, Matt.
It's sold off to the side. I've got to watch some other stuff in here too. So it is off to the side. It's not the main focus of the room.
I love it. So we got, what is this? Is this an Apple II? What is that computer?
Yeah,
Commodore?
Apple IIe.
It is Apple II.
Yeah.
Now that was the real deal back in the day, right?
Oh yeah. These were like in schools and everywhere. Everybody remembers playing like Oregon Trail on it, that sort of thing. And I just love the look of this computer. I've actually got two of it. Well, I've got an Apple IIe with the white monochrome
Uh-huh.
screen, and I've got an Apple II Plus with the green monochrome screen because I just think these computers look really cool.
That is, yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. You got your VHS rack over here too. I even see you got your logo on top of that. I'm a fan of stuff like that. I love your logo. Vintage Video Basement.
Thank you. Yeah,
So
and it's
cool.
just got an assortment of different VHS.
I see
It
you got
was
good
just
taste.
another
I
opportunity for me to be able to actually show some of the media off.
So I got lucky. I have a buddy, I'm gonna shout him out. His name is Zach, that ran a flea market about 30 minutes from where I live, and he had one of these things, and I wore him down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said, when you gonna sell me the rack? He goes, I'll see. I need it. He's like, I need it. I got to put movies on here to sell. He sold it. Actually, he gave it to me. I had to force him to give me. He's a nice guy. But anyway, my point is, where did you get your rack for that? Like, is that something that you got at a flea market, Facebook Marketplace, and
I found that one down the road at an antique store,
oh, you son of a gun.
and it was white. It was looked like it was broken. The way they had the thing, you can take each one of those hangers off of it.
Oh, they didn't have it set up right. They had it missing in one of the hooks or whatever, and it was all
That's right. It
janky.
looked like it was broken, and I think it was $12.
Oh my god! You know people would pay good money for those things, dude. That's crazy.
And so I was like, yeah, I'll take this. So I took it, painted it black. I think it looks great. It's
I
a
love it.
really cool addition. I
Is that?
needed something in that little space to kind of fill it in, and that's perfect.
Do you know? Like, is that exactly what they were made for? Was that for VHS tapes? Because I put DVDs in. I turned mine into a Friday the 13th rack. Like, it's nothing but Friday the 13th releases. But like, and DVDs fit? But is that actually what they were for? Was VHS tapes?
Not this one. This one was made to hold little booklets that just happened to be about the same size as VHS.
That may be what mine is because it looks identical to mine. Like identical, the exact same body style and everything. So
Nice.
yeah, maybe exactly the kind that might be what mine was for. Um, I love it. I love it. And look at this. Now,
I'll try to speed up a little bit. So we've
okay, go
got
ahead.
another Laserdisc player. This is a really cool Pioneer. Pioneer is the company that actually made Laserdisc what it became. They actually coined the term Laserdisc. Before that, they were mostly called.
Disco Vision or whatever, or
You had
video.
Disco
Yeah,
Vision, you had laser video disc. Before, like you had CED and everything, they were just called video discs.
right.
It didn't even like capture that it was by a laser, which was a big problem when CED came out. And they're like, oh, now we've got two video discs. Like the first model VHS VCR, which is an amazing piece. This is the 15th anniversary Betamax. If I had time, I'd plug it in and show it to you. It's all backlit. There's no physical buttons on it.
Oh my god.
So everything, I'll try to let you see what I'm talking about. Everything's just like
Oh, dude,
press, but they light up whenever it's plugged in. It's really cool.
that is wicked.
Even the remote is
What?
touchscreen.
I've never even heard of that.
This is from 1991.
Oh, Jesus.
Sony loved Betamax, and they did some super cool stuff with Betamax that nobody ever really did with VHS.
Right.
Another cool early VHS VCR top load.
I love this. Now these things that's usually for like that rack right there. Usually people put like cassette decks and record players and
Right.
stuff in there, but you made it like a media tower. I love it. Look at this thing, a little coffee table. Is this a projector?
It is.
Oh my god.
This is a CRT
Oh,
projector coffee table. So it was made to be in the middle of the room. Screen would be across the room. And you could sit there, and you didn't even need a remote because you had all the controls on the back of it.
oh my god. That is so. Does it have built-in speakers?
It does.
Oh Jesus.
They were on the side right here.
Okay.
these were the speakers, and the way they work. So all these early CRT projectors had a screen that was curved because they couldn't shoot it out and have it like land, like wrap the picture onto a flat screen. They had to make the screen curved so that the way it landed on it, the screen would adjust the picture for you. And so these speakers would bounce off of the screen the same way the light does. So the speaker would go hit the screen and bounce back to you. And so it sounded like the sound was coming towards you just like the video was.
Oh, that's so cool.
Pretty cool thing. I love
Amazing.
that piece.
Look
Got
at this.
the big white. It's
The
called
big white. That's cool.
You don't see them in white very often this size, so that's
No.
I do have a stereo set up over there. Turntable on top. Not the first, but the second CD player ever made.
I love it.
And of course, it's got radio and everything.
Oh my God, look at that. Now, Matt, I need you to have mini disc if you're a Sony fan. Where's your mini disc?
Mini disc is mostly an audio thing, so not a video thing. So again,
I know, but I figured you were at least.
You're not wrong. I am looking for mini discs, but for some reason those are already like super expensive.
They are,
and so I try to get my stuff cheap as much as possible.
Of course.
And so if I ever run across like a good price mini disc player, I'm gonna get it. Yeah. I just haven't gotten to that yet.
Look at this. This is great. Now that's Sony. My buddy has that model, and that is such like a real, authentic looking home TV right there. Like that had to have been very popular back in the day.
Oh yeah, it is a nice one. This is a 19-inch TV, which was pretty common.
CEDs, I see them. Now this shelf right here, this is such a nice little shelf. Is that made for this TV? Did you build this? It just looks like it's perfect for what you wanted to do with it.
So this would have mostly been most likely for a record player because you got the slots. They would have held audio records. You could have put, stuff on top, some stuff down here, and it has another part another shelf that connects to it. Well, not a shelf, but I guess technically a desk that goes across and over and has one leg on it, and it connects here. And you could sit at it like a desk, so it's kind of like a space-saving thing. Have your work desk, have your stereo set up and everything next to it. I got this when I was in Washington, and it was on the side of the road. Got it for free.
Oh my God.
And it works perfectly. Like, I love the way it holds the laser disc.
It's beautiful.
I've got a beta player on top, VHS player down below it.
That's perfect. I love that kind of stuff where you got the really cool furniture pieces that just work perfectly for what you're using them with. I just love that kind of stuff. Is that Rob the robot, or is that the fan?
It is the Robo Fan.
The fan. Oh my God. You got the fan. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh Jesus. This is beautiful.
So yeah. So I'll do a wide shot of this room.
Now, do you have a seat, right? Like, if you want to come in here and watch TV, do you sit in the kitchen? Like, if you put in the flat screen on and you just watching whatever, the news, you're watching just whatever, maybe you're sitting down here working on something. Like, where do you sit to watch TV? If you're going to watch like your flat screen or something.
Sadly, I rarely see it, but I do have a lazy boy.
Oh, I see it. You got your lazy boy.
Got a lazy boy. Got my pillow, king of the remote.
That's it. Dude, when you did the Stranger Things ad video, which I was so happy for you, and it was so well deserved, your kitchen is insane. Like, I am in love with your kitchen. And I remember how it looked when you first got in here and you were like, I'm going to fix this. This is the real deal. Like, is all this original in here? Like,
this is original. Yes.
Dude, you had to have been salivating when you saw the listing for this house, right? Like, you had to have been like, no, this is too good to be true.
The basement was a big plus. for sure.
Dude, it's perfect. Like, I gawk at the kitchen. Like, look at the stove, dude. And so is that tray actually meant to hold that? Like, that's an actual microwave tray, right?
That's actually a TV stand.
A TV stand. Okay, what?
But
It's from that time period at least, like, because it's perfect for it.
this microwave is just so large though, it would not fit. I wanted to put it like on the counter, but it won't fit underneath the cabinets. So I was like, well, here you
dude,
are.
the kitchen, your kitchen is kind of like the coolest. Oh my god. The kitchen is kind of like the coolest part. Like, I can't even lie, because it is the real deal. It's like, it just reminds me of like Brady Bunch era. You
Right.
know, what is
Oh,
that?
I love it.
What kind of, is that a vending machine? What is that thing?
So this thing is holding me up from being able to actually get a refrigerator in here. This is a jukebox.
No, it ain't really. What
Uh,
kind of does it play, like 8-track? What is it?
it gets better. It plays records,
What?
like vinyl records, but
Oh my god.
it's from the late 60s. I found this at a house that they were tearing everything out, trashing everything, and this was sitting on the porch about to go in the dumpster. It not
Oh
only
my
plays
god.
music, it also plays films.
What?
It has a projector inside of it,
No, it doesn't. That's insane.
and it's got to be restored. It's pretty old, but it does have a projector in it. That's the projector right there.
Is
These
this gonna be
are
like a
the
big project for you? Like, it's gonna take a long time?
these are the films. They're 8 millimeters.
Oh my
I'm
god.
kind of. It's super rare. I wanted to save it, but it's kind of out of my wheelhouse. It's. I'm hoping somebody else. I'm going to make a video about it eventually, but that's where the records would have went. Movies would have went
I
there.
was gonna ask. None of the records are in there. Somebody
Right.
scalped all. Okay.
It's got the projector here. It was pointed up. The footage would have been shot through that hole up there, bounced
Oh
off
my
the
god.
mirror, and on top of this thing would have been a screen.
A screen. Oh Jesus.
And so it would have bounced off that mirror and reflected off of the screen, and it would have been like pretty large. These were mostly popular, like in from what I've researched, like in bars in Italy, I think. I don't know how this got over here. Apparently, there's some of them over here, but it's very uncommon, very weird. The films would have been like music videos, so it wouldn't have been movies. Wouldn't have been anything that you would really want to watch now. It would have been movies. So as you picked a song selection, you could pick a film selection, and it would have played as the song was playing.
Oh Jesus, that is incredible.
So really cool. But yeah, I'm hoping I can find a good collector that this is something they've been looking for, and I can kind of pass it along to them.
I was gonna say, if you get no takers on that, have you ever thought, maybe you're gonna say, no, Christian, that's sacrilege. Have you ever thought about gutting it and turning it into a refrigerator?
No, Christian, that's sacrilege.
I figured you said
I would never do that.
it's the perfect size.
People always want me to convert something old into something new, and I'm like, no. Somebody wants this. Somebody is dreaming about getting one of these and restoring it. I've got to find that person.
Well, I hope you do, man, because that is wicked cool. Look at this kitchen. That is so cool. Somebody was saying you got to have the juicer from Gremlins in here.
that would be a good addition. Yeah, I do have this you might find interesting. You like Friday the 13th. I don't know if you know what this is.
Is that the arrow that they used in the first movie?
This is an arrow from Never Hike in the Snow.
Never. Oh wow.
You know the fan film by
Yeah, the Vincente. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Vincent DeSante. This is the hero arrow from that short film. So
no kidding. How'd you get that?
I won it. He was doing like a giveaway thing, and I did whatever needed to be done for the giveaway, and I actually won it.
God bless you.
I
that is so cool.
Certificate of authenticity for it.
Wicked cool. Matt, this was incredible, man. I'm sure your hand's killing you. You wore out. This was such a treat. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Well,
I
me too.
think you should be really proud of this, man. I mean, you did such a great job. And your video quality is so good. Like, you can't be shooting all this stuff on a cell phone. Oh, your prom night day bill. We didn't give that any love. I gotta show that. Let's look at that. That is cool.
Yeah, we didn't get to the to the
Yeah.
repair shop.
Let's just get a wide angle shot of everything and just kind of do the repair shop. Now, this is where obviously you repair. And this is such a cool room too. Look at this TV. That's why I see that stacked, the TV stacked on each other.
There's a bunch of them in here.
Oh my God. Look at this. Of
That's
course, you got
the first ever VCR U-matic format.
Is that the one you did the video on?
I haven't done one on this. I just got this one not too long ago. I'm working on one with it.
Look at these TVs, man. Look at that one, that big wood one. Is that one swivel?
Yeah, it's a RCA.
Oh, I love it. I love that wood. Terror Train. Ho! Madman. I see you got some Blu-rays over there. You got them tucked away. You don't want nobody to see them Blu-rays.
I do have. This is just some of them. I got a lot more upstairs.
You got Nightmare on Elm Street. I see you got the Friday box set. Good deal.
Yeah.
Look
a
at
whole
this.
Wall of players and everything.
Now, just are these all to be repaired, or are these ready to go, ready to replace something that stops working?
A handful of them work, but a lot of them need some love. So This is a lot of people ask me all the time, "Hey, do you repair stuff?" Like they want, and I feel so bad, but I'm like, I can't. I have too much on my own that I've got to.
Oh, they want you to repair their stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't got time for that, man. No. Look at this.
Fortunately, I would love to be able to help them out. And this is a beautiful freezer. I don't know from the.
Oh, damn. So, are you waiting to get an orange fridge to go in your kitchen?
Probably not orange because it'll probably clash with the countertop, but probably like a green. I should probably go with brown so it matches the stove.
Brown, yeah.
But I am mostly just waiting until I find something cool. There's some old refrigerators that have really cool style, so I'm not just settling for one with a certain color. I want it to have some features, some cool handles, give it a little style, that sort of thing.
Matt, let me compliment you, dude. I want people to go to your TikTok or Instagram, and I want them to go find your Netflix, Stranger Things ad that you did, which is so cool, by the way. I'm so glad that they reached out to you about that. You managed to make that frozen ass pizza, that surfer boy. You managed to make that pizza, dude, look like $1 million when you pulled it out the fridge. When you pulled it out the stove, I said, "Damn, I'm going to Walmart. I'm getting some surfer boy, brother." You know what? I actually thought they're okay. Like, I was getting them all when they were coming out. Like, I would get the pepperoni all the time, but I was like, "Damn, he's got that pizza looking good, dude."
Wow, I was like, "Oh, this looks pretty good." I hate it. I thought it was terrible. I was like, "Oh, God, this is
Matt, did you have was that the first take when you pulled the pizza out, or did you burn one? You're like, "Damn it," and you had to cook another one? Was that first take?
No, they only sent me. Well, they sent me like 3 different flavors.
Oh, they sent you. I was gonna say they sent you pizza. Of course, I thought they were like, "Hey, go to the store and buy one of our pizzas. We'll do that for you."
No, I made that one, and that's the one I wanted to use for the thing, but I was like, I've only got one shot, so I hope I don't burn this, and I fucking get a good shot of me like enjoying
it. Dude, you made that pizza look like $1 million, dude.
Let me say, I ate, I think, one slice, and I was like, I don't need any more.
Matt, really quick, I wanted to ask you, I know you don't buy a whole lot, but you do know that the Stranger Things, the whole show, Arrow Video, is putting it out, huh? You can get you get it on Blu-ray. You don't have to get it on 4K. You can get it all on Blu-ray. I don't know if you're interested in that. That's coming out next month.
I am. I probably will get that. I actually like the show.
Same.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the show, and That's one I probably will get. I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and pre-order it, which I probably should, so I don't miss out or anything.
You should be fine. I mean, you get on the Amazon prices are very, very cheap. You can get a black box or like the one with art on it. And if you get the black box, it's a little bit cheaper. They have a Blu-ray and 4K version of that. I got the one with the cool art on it on Blu-ray, and it was like 115 for that. So it's good prices on them if you actually like price it out, whatever the per disc is. And Arrow's really good. They don't really overcharge. So, and I love Arrow. I'm sure you've got Arrow video releases in your collection, especially, I mean, you hung up some of the posters you hung up. Arrow put those movies out. So,
yeah. And I usually try. I like when they do the 4K and Blu-ray together. That helps me out a lot because I can just go ahead and buy that. And in the future, when I get to 4K, I'll already have the disc. But a lot of them are doing it now where you got to buy one or the other.
You got to buy one or the other. Yeah.
What do I do? What do I do?
I know it, Matt. I want to thank you so much for I don't know how many live streams you ever do or how much guest stuff you do, but I appreciate you doing mine, man.
This is the first one, so
I'm sure you've been asked a ton. I'm sure people blow you up all the time.
I get asked to do some stuff, and I've seen your stuff. I respected you. I know how you handle things, so I was very open to coming on your show, and I appreciate you like taking the time, letting me show some of this stuff off. I'm sure, hopefully people are okay with it and didn't get too bored to tears, but. It's like it is. I'm trying to capture like this history museum in here with all the video formats throughout the years, and so yeah, I really appreciate you and thanks for having me on.
It's amazing. I'll put it to you like this: you're a humble guy. I found another guy that built a video store in his house, and I said, dude, you'd be great for the show. Do you want to do this show next week? I have Vintage Video doing it this week. He goes, no, I don't want to do it. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I'm not following him. he's like, I'm not following him, get somebody else. And then he was joking, but that's that. So people, they really love your stuff, man. And I'm just happy for you. It's really cool when you see somebody get success that it seems like real, like, God, this guy really he's into this stuff. It's not a gimmick, it's not fake.
I think you can probably tell by a lot of the stuff I have. I'm not doing it for any monetary value. A lot of this stuff like isn't really worth anything, at least at this point. But it's stuff that I like.
It's for the love of the game, dude.
That's right.
I love it. So I'll just say this to everybody in the chat. Most of you obviously are aware of Matt and Vintage Video Basement. Check out all of his socials. You should be able to find you simply just on everything. Vintage Video Basement. That should be everything you've got everywhere.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I'm on all of them.
And I know you said you're working on a video that I forgot which one it was you were saying, but you said you're working on one about, I think it was that TV out in front, which I'm looking forward to. That'll be great. So,
oh yeah. And yeah, I've got several of them in the works. I'm just really slow at it.
Oh, you got a life, man. I understand. Like I'm a nut job. I just film. I'm on Graveyard, so
I don't know how you do it. I'm always so impressed. Like, how does he keep up with all this? It's very impressive.
My videos are very basic. I just don't do a whole lot of editing. And plus I ramble. I don't do research. Research takes time. Anyway, I'm just kidding. But Matt, hang on for a second. I'm just going to say goodbye to everybody in the chat. Listen, everybody that was here tonight. God bless you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Check out Matt. Check out Vintage Video Basement. And I'll be back. I might stream tomorrow and hang out with you guys. Just, I'll see y'all when I'll see y'all. Thank y'all. Good night, everybody. And I'll talk to y'all soon.